So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Finds a seam down the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
70 Lions. Ready? 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hup.
Williams from the gun. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Williams on the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They send a man in motion.
Ready, ready?
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Another try following the sack. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Working from the gun, Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Searching. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 pounders. 7 pounders. Buffalo 18. Take go.
Trying again, following the sack. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Buffalo 80. Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's contained at the line for no gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Set. Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
2nd and 10 now. That's him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw now. He has the 1st over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
19, target, let's go. Hup.
Gibbs now from the gun. And this is only a short gain. He's stopped down at the 33. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready, break.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Out of the pistol, Williams. He rolls to his right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19. Check go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Go!
3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Those 3rd and short blitzes, you just want chaos. You just want to disrupt the clock and the timing of everybody offensively, and the defense got the job done.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 70 range. 70 range.
They'll come out throwing. As a man, Dalton Schultz. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Sending a receiver left.
Ready.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Space past the 35. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They go play action on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Trey Tucker to return it. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Set. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Williams to throw on 1st. Chased out to his right, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Ready, set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Ready.
Williams to throw. That's incomplete left side.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we're looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fields this at the 19. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Lions will go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Check go.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He brings it in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, shot. Hut, hut.
Williams from the gun. The back's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hut.
Williams goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Cup 19. Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
19 tight. 19 tight. Tight.
Now they send their back in motion right. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Second and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here.
Okay, ready?
They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Schultz with the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Come on. Set, go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. They connect on the deep shot. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Set, ready.
First down, Williams. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hut.
Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long.
Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And that brings up fourth and long.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
First and 10 now from the 30.
79 Bronco. Let's go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's into the hands of Moore. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Set. Set go. Hunt.
On second down, a run with Williams. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ready.
Draw play, this is Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Here we go.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready.
Williams will look to throw. Has the connection to a Dunze. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Set. Ready.
First down throw by Williams. Throwing deep towards the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Go.
Williams finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Another one for Gibbs. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg for him. This is complete to Schultz. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll bring out the punter here. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And the fake punt leads all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Well, we all know fake punts can happen, but you're usually thinking first down way more than you're thinking touchdown. But if all the stars align, Brock, and you get the perfect throw from your punter, anything can happen.
And not just the perfect throw from the punter, but the perfect look to go take advantage as well. Hey, listen, if they drop another man or two back there, there's going to be bodies in coverage and no chance to get that conversion. Without that presence, nothing stopped them from scoring on the fake.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
18, right here.
Play action on 1st down. Hauled in left side. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go!
From the red zone now. Into the hands of Schultz. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Detroit. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41.
Come on, set.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready?
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Set.
Williams to throw on first. He's on the move. Moore's got it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Bronco 80. Check go.
Working inside the red zone. Able to get it to Moore. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off the play fake, Williams. Buying some time right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Trap 60, trap. Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
Back to throw it. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready, ready.
QB sneak coming. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Back-to-back stands from this front. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trail by a field goal.
Got it. Ready?
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Looking to throw. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears have taken the lead late. It's a Romadudes a touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Smash, smash. Check, Panther. 19 tight, 19 tight. And
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go! Buffalo 18. Check go.
Back to throw. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Okay, ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
19 Lions. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Tempo.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Setting up to pass. He's got it over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready? 18 Rattlers. Go.
First down from the red zone. From the pocket, looking for a target. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down.
Warriors 70.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Chop 60! Chop 60!
To throw. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bears come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.